What if I tell you that under 2 minutes, you can solve any indices question using these following steps? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. And on this channel, I teach easy steps on how to solve mathematics. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, make use of the comment section if you have any question under mathematics, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I drop my video. Let's head on to the video. Today we have indices as it's written on the board, and indices is solved with laws. And there are several laws in which we use in solving any indices question. Let's just write down the book. Laws. Indices. Laws of indices. Law 1. X to the power of a multiplied by x to the power of b states that x to the power of a plus b. What this law is trying to tell us that whenever you have a letter or a number to the power, when they are multiplying themselves, you add the power. Simple. That is what this law is trying to tell us. Law 2. X to the power of a divided by x to the power of b. This law states that x a minus v. That is what this law is trying to tell us. Whenever you have a letter or a number, when they are dividing themselves, most of the times they are always the same, or they are the same. When they are dividing themselves, you subtract the power. So law 3, x to the power of 0 gives us 1. And this law, x will not be equal to 0. This law is only applicable when x is not 0. Whenever x is 0 and is to the power of 0, it can be 1. So x must be a number that is not 0 for it to be equal to 1. Then law 4, x to the power of negative a gives us 1 over x power a. This law says that when x has a negative power, it brings it to a division form. So when x negative a gives us 1 over x power a without the negative sign. So the 5th law, x to the power of 1 over a. This law gives us roots of a x. This law is trying to tell us that x to the power of 1 over a, and this a can be either 2, 3, 4. So if it's 2, you take the square root of x. If it's 3, you take the cube root of x. If it's 4, you take the 4th root of x. That's what this law is simply trying to tell us. Then 6th law, x to the power of a open brackets b. X to the power of a gives us x to the power of a b. X to the power of ab. This law is trying to tell us that x to the power of a bracket b. This b affects everything in the bracket. So even though it's more than one, it affects b. If b affects everything in the bracket. So let's go to law 7. X to the power of a over d. X to the power of a over d gives us roots of b x power a. It's this law is kind of confusing, but it's trying to tell us that as we earlier said here, roots of whatever b or whatever b is. So when you take the root of whatever b is, you not you this name is make it more easy. Once you take the root of whatever b is, then a becomes that power. So you multiply it by a, or you open the bracket by a by it. So with this, we have stated the 7 laws of indices. Let us apply it. Exercise. Let's apply. Let's start with the first law. Let's have a question like 4x power 3 multiply 4x power 5. So we use the law of multiplication. Whenever they are multiplying each other, you add their powers. Simply, we are going to simplify this question like this is equal to, this will be equal to 4x. And multiplying, which is x that have the power 3 plus 5. So this will be 4. 3 plus 5 gives us 8. You have solved this question. So let's try a different question. This is question 1. Now we move to the next question, which is division. So 2x power negative 3 divided by 2x power 5. So as we say, whenever it's division, they subtract each other. So this will be equal to 2x negative 3 minus 5. This will be 2x minus 8. So we should still try more example, which is example 3. Let's try 2y multiply by 5. Bracket this question you'll be asking, oh, we should just multiply. No, let's come back to our laws. Yeah, the 6th law. When it's in a bracket, you open the brackets first. That means the 3 affects whatever is in the bracket. So 2 So multiply by y, multiply by 3 affects the y. So simplify 2 times 5 power 3, which is 5 times 5 times 5. 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 5, 125. So 122 5. And multiply by, we have y to the power of 1 and y to the power of 3. And they are subtracting each other. So y to the power of 1 minus 3. So our final answer will be 2 multiplied by 125 to give us 250. 250. 1 minus 3 will give us minus 2. Minus 2. Solve this. So let's solve more so that we can solve. This is the got example. So on this will be 3d2 or n all to the power of 1 over 5. 1 over 5. We still come back to this law, which is a sixth law. This 1 over 5 affects everything in the bracket. So, but to simplify, you just say 32 or 1 over 5 multiplied by n power 1 over 5. So, 32 power 1 over 5. We can do this in two ways. We can either take the fifth root of it, or we break this into smaller form. You want to break 32. 32 can be 2 power 5, which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is 32 power 5. So whichever way whichever way you choose to solve it is the way you prefer. So for me, I prefer breaking it. It's faster and it's more reliable. So 2 power 5 multiplying 1 over 5 times n power 1 over 5. This 5 cancel is 5. So we are left with 2 n over 5. Or 2 fifth root of n. Whichever way you want to give your answer is accepted. So let's try the last question for more understanding. 3x power negative 1 over 2. 3x power negative 1 over 2. So this question, we make use of the fourth law. So whenever it's negative, it gives a division, or it forms a division form like that. So this will be equal to 3 the negative affect just the x. Had it been it was in a bracket, you can present this whole question in a division form, but since it affects just the x, you present the x in a division form only. So this will be 1 over x, 1 over 2. So this will be 3 multiplied by 1 and x, because as you say, whenever it's x power 1 over 2 is the root of x, or the root of the number. So this will be 2 this. Surface. So this, we have come to the end of this video. I'll be dropping some question in the comment section. Make sure you attempt them and drop your answer. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I will be seeing you in the next video. Thank you.